I've had a really interesting couple of weeks coaching. Learned quite a lot, or I feel at least that I am learning and developing. I'm looking forward to recording my sessions so that I can see how I coach, my coaching style, and whether my points are of any use at all. Um, One problem that I'm finding is the work that I'm doing with the players. They aren't necessarily technically capable of doing what we're looking to try to do in the topic. So, for example, um, last week I can't remember. Every day seems to have just rolled into one. I'm just so tired. It's a good tired. I'll try not to complain. Last week I did a session on. Actually, 2 weeks ago, did a session on counter-attacking. I think it was counter-attacking from the middle third. I think. And the problem I was finding was I couldn't get the topic out. I couldn't get the objectives out. You know what we're trying to create in a session. Getting the midfield to drop deep, receive combination play. The problem with that is that looking for the dispersal and the reaction to the gaining of possession can only be done once you've defended successfully. And my boys weren't defending successfully because technically they still need to master how to defend. How to defend depending on where you are in the pitch, and doing it consistently, and defending principles in terms of the patience. Patience is something that they tend to do less when they need to do it a lot more. Working in pairs so that you don't get a player isolated, and you know, because they weren't getting a defending right, I spent a lot of time working on the defending. I did the same topic with, so I've done that particular topic I did with under 16 boys, which are my regular group, and I like them. Then I did the same topic with under 18 boys, and that was a little bit harder, mainly because, well, no, it wasn't harder, it was more challenging, and that's because of the number of players I had. But I think they would have got it. But I'm struggling to find the players with the technical ability that I need to work on the sessions and the topics that I need to work on. So I've got the first 11v11 next week. I've got a new group of boys that I'm working with. It'll be interesting. I've got quite a few things in the pipeline in terms of types of players that I'm working with, actually. So that's good. It's interesting as long as it's not saturation. You know, I'm not just coaching for the sake of coaching. It's strategic. You know, because I'm trying to develop, and I'm trying to work towards that qualification, so that I'm at least on par with the other coaches who are working in a professional setup with elite level players on a regular basis without interference in a great space. I've got like a third of a pitch, and then I've got a 7v7 pitch, and you know that's not what's applicable for that particular qualification. But you know, you've got a plug on. Let's see. Still a lot to take from this last 2 weeks. Very enjoyable. I'm learning a lot. I'm enjoying it big time. But I know I look tired. It's because I am tired.